It's the final few seconds before lights go out, and the race to the podium begins. You know this battle will be won off the track as well as on it. You've studied your tactics, anticipated every move like a grandmaster. You've researched and analysed, modified and fine-tuned to perfection. You have honed your instincts to give you an edge over your rivals. Your drivers focused, your team ready. The championship in the balance. First past the checkered flag, the goal. Epic victory or ultimate failure. There is only a heartbeat between them. Motorsport Manager. Take control.
Hello guys, most of you will know I am SimUK and you will not believe the story I'm about to tell you. So 3 o'clock AM yesterday morning, I quit YouTube. I realised this is a waste of my time. It's not going anywhere, we're not growing. It's a waste of my time, it's a waste of your time. I'm not suited to this particularly well. I decided to cancel YouTube and focus on this job that I had, bringing in some proper money. Midday yesterday, I got a phone call saying that contract had fallen through and they weren't sure if it was going to be coming back. It might be coming back in about 4 weeks' time, but as it stands, I now have no income coming in whatsoever. So for at least the next month, I'm completely shot to bits now. I haven't slept for 48 hours. Look at my eyes. See how red and bloodshot they are? I am so tired, it's ridiculous. But yeah, you're stuck with me for another month. I'm sorry. I keep doing this to you. I say I'm buggering off, and then I come back. It's madness. I'm sort of catch-22 stuck at the moment. I'm going to have to. First of all, I'm going to have to get some sleep, and then I'm going to have to figure out what the hell I'm going to do. So much stress going on at the moment, guys. You would not believe if I told you all the crap that's going on in my life right now. You just wouldn't believe it. I feel like I'm a social experiment. How far can you push a man before he just explodes, physically explodes? So this is what I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm really tired, so I'm making really terrible bad decisions. But I couldn't sleep last night, so I went downstairs and I found something to do, something to take my mind off all the crap. And I found Motorsport Manager, and I bought this game at release, and I was going to put it on my channel, and I never did because it didn't seem like it was the kind of thing that people would be interested in watching. I thought it was just too boring. But I really got into it last night, and yeah, totally got into it last night. And it's the first time I've really properly played it. I thought I'd put a video up on my channel, but no, clearly not. I've got a thumping headache. Oh. So I'm going to do a little career on this, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying not to think too much about other stuff. I need to get some sleep is what I need. Right, here we go. New career. Start your career with tutorials. I am going to start with tutorials for two reasons. Reason one, I can't fully remember how everything works. Reason two, maybe you don't know how it all works. Maybe you've never seen the game before, so it's going to help you as well. So we're going to go for the long session lengths. 360 minutes, apparently. And British pounds, day, month, year, autosave is on. I don't want any mods. Where do I go? Continue. Here we go. Enter forename. Sim. I was born in 78. Those of you good with maths might be able to tell me how old I am, because I don't bother even thinking about it anymore. Ex-driver, ex-engineer, financial, political, unknown. Okay, I'm an unknown. Because you get like bonuses, like driver feedback rating +3, part design time 1 day quicker, payments are 5% less, voting power +4 each session, vote proposals free of charge. I don't want any of that stuff. Skin tone, pasty white. That looks like my brother. That'll do. I don't want a beard though. Can I get rid of the beard? Oh, do I want a Magnum? I kind of want a Magnum. I'm going to go with Magnum. I like it. Okay, that's me created. We're going to create our own team. We're going to go single-seater series. I mean, if it's really good, we might go GT and Endurance series. I'd like to do the Endurance, I really would. Choose a series. Tier 1, that's like Formula 1, Formula 2, Formula 3. I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up. Let's view the current rules. This game is so good, so in-depth. If you don't know anything about this game, it really is good. It's on sale on Steam at the moment. It's well worth a buy. You can get it cheaper elsewhere, obviously. These rules, I'm not sure these rules are right. Oh. I've just read all the rules for F1. Refueling using 40 kilogram fuel tanks. Fuel tanks can last up to 40% of race distance. This guarantees that teams need to make at least 2 pit stops during a race. In comparison to a championship without refueling, this costs $20,000 per race. Drivers cannot make use of technological improvements, increasing the impact of driver skill. Front wing parts cannot be developed in-house. All teams use standard front wings of performance level 150. This lowers the annual cost of car development substantially. Rear wings cannot be developed in-house either. Same thing. Reversed driver championship position grids. There is no qualifying session. Grids are decided by reversing the drivers' championship standings, theoretically equalising the performances of the teams. Standing start. Races will start from standing start on a grid. Okay. 2016 this game came out. It's so good. Team name and origin. Sim Racing. Oh, there you go. It's kept the name I made downstairs on my wife's PC. That's really handy. Logo design. That looks good. Team uniform. I like that with the colours. Car livery. Okay, this is important. Livery style 1, 2. That's quite nice. 3, 4, 5. 5's good. 6 is quite good. 7. Not so taken. 8 is very similar. 9 is pretty cool. Is that it? Just 9 liveries. New liveries available. I have to download them from the mod store, and I don't want to. Okay. I think we're going to go with number 2, actually. Primary colour. Oh, I'm liking the neon yellow and grey and the white. I think I've nailed it in one move. Apply the colour, move on. Yes, I have finished editing my new team. Investment offers. These banks are interested in funding a brand new motorsport team, and they want you to head up the entire operation. You will need to keep your investors happy, so choose wisely. So we've got Root Investments, we've got Stonewall Bank, and we've got Golden Tiger Bank. Root say a young growing hedge fund. Root Investments clients include various motorsport experts and are enthusiastic about everything on 4 wheels. They can offer an average quality chassis for your first season as opposed to a poor quality chassis. This helps fuel efficiency, tyre wear, tyre heating and improvability. Ooh. 3-star chassis in first season and a small starting financial package. Low pressure. Interesting. Stonewall Bank are one of the bigger banks in Europe and will be expecting big things. They have recently acquired a PR agency which will heighten awareness of your team, allowing you to sign better sponsorship deals. 40% team marketability. Oh wow. Medium starting financial package. This is the one I went for earlier, but I'm really tempted by this chassis. This one here, Golden Tiger's links with a construction company will allow your HQ to start with a particularly expensive building, allowing for better engine development. A global banking titan, their investment fund managers are notoriously tricky to please. Pre-built test track, large starting financial package. High pressure, medium pressure, low pressure. It's definitely down to these two. I think, starting a race team from absolutely nothing, this is going to be too much, I think. Especially since I haven't played the game very much, so I'm still learning a lot. I'm really seriously tempted by the 3-star chassis, because to develop that in-house is going to take a lot of money and a long time. So to have a really good chassis to start with, yeah, that's tempted me. Oh, that's cool. Black Sea Grand Prix. The test track allows you to build great engine components and provides a boost to all drivers' cornering and overtaking stats per week. Oh, wow. Black Sea Race. We're straight into a race. Motorsport legend, Roger. Welcome to the race. This tutorial will teach you the most important principles of motorsport management. Sit tight, you'll be making high-pressure pit stop calls before you know it. These are your two drivers. The aim of the game is to guide them to glory. The higher they finish in the race, the more points you will get. Get more points than anyone else and you'll win the championship. Selecting a driver. Let's take a look at where our drivers are on the grid. You can focus the camera on them by clicking on their portrait. Splendid. Now let's see where the other driver has qualified. Excellent. Now that we've seen where our drivers are on the grid, let's get this show on the road. I thought you could zoom in more than that. What a dramatic start. Soon we'll start telling your drivers what to do. But first take a minute to look around and enjoy the view. Drag left mouse button to rotate the view, mouse scroll wheel to zoom in and out. I thought you could zoom right up to the cars. Apparently not. It's kind of cool though. Okay, let's start giving our drivers some orders. When dealing with driver strategy, there are 3 important things to remember: tyres, fuel and intensity. Each car has its own set of tyres, which wear down as the driver makes their way around the track. A fresh set of tyres, 100%, allows the car to go faster than a worn set of tyres, 45% for example. When tyres become very worn, the car goes much slower than its full potential. The more a driver is pushing, the hotter the tyres get, shown on the gauge. That's the gauge there. And the faster they will deteriorate. So the bar around the outside indicates so that's like, say, 90%, that's 70%, that's like 40%, that's 20% maybe. Okay. Each car has its own fuel tank. As you're in a championship where refueling is active, you need to keep an eye on your fuel levels. Running out of fuel will seriously impact your race. The bar represents the amount of fuel that you have. The center of the bar means you have half a tank of fuel. What? Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I got you. The arrows show how quickly your driver is burning fuel. More arrows mean that you'll be burning through fuel very quickly. Driver strategy. So now that we know about tyres and fuel, let's change the driver's intensity through the strategy panel. This panel is where you can make quick strategic calls while the drivers are out on the racetrack. There are 2 areas: driving style and engine mode. Driving style impacts how quickly your tyres wear out. This panel allows you to change how bold and risky your driver is. The more intense a strategy, the more chances he or she will take to get in front. However, the more intense the strategy, the greater toll it takes on your tyres. Each choice shows how much of an impact it will have on your tyres, shown by the arrows next to each choice. Wearing through your tyres quickly means you'll need to make a pit stop sooner, so be careful not to push your drivers too hard. Change the driving style to attack to continue. Engine mode impacts your fuel burn rate. This panel allows you to decide how hard to push the car. Pushing harder allows the car to go faster, but also burns fuel quicker. As with driving style, these arrows indicate how intense each choice is. The more bars you see, the faster your fuel will burn. Remember, if you run out of fuel before the final lap, your race will be ruined. Set the engine mode to high to continue. With these buttons, you can set team orders. You can let your drivers fight each other for position with the race button, or prioritize one driver with the allow teammate through button. Tip: if one of your drivers is holding up the other, team orders could be the solution. Smashing: your driver will now be pushing the car a little more around the track. The extra boost in speed should really help. Keep an eye on the tyre wear and fuel levels though. These will now drop a bit faster. So we're in 9th. And he's in 4th. Oh, he's got no tyres left though, look. Now that we've given some orders, tinkering with time will help us see the effect. Firstly, we can pause and resume the race at any time by clicking the play pause button. Tip: pausing the race is a great way to give out orders without missing any of the on-track action. You can speed up time by pressing the 2x speed button. Tips: fast forwarding time is a great way to see the results of your driver's strategy decisions. Lovely jubbly. The game is now running faster. You can also use these shortcuts to adjust the viewing speed. Pause is okay. Spacebar. 1, 2, 3 for speed. Got it. Okay. Hooray! You now possess the incredible power of time manipulation. Time to sit back and watch the race unfold. So we're 6th and 10th right now. But this guy has literally no tyres. As you can see there, 36%. Not good. And we're just dropping further and further and further back. Try boosting them up a bit. See what happens. 18th. So we're 14th and 18th right now. Tyres are worn out. Blimey, your driver's tyres are looking pretty worn out. Let's bring them in for a pit stop. where we can change their tyres. Press the pit button to continue. Let's go through the pit stop step by step. Okay. I think I'm going to skip the tutorial as much as possible. I didn't realise quite how long it was going to be.